Christian illustrations for the Spirit. Christian illustrations have long served as a visual expression of faith, embodying spiritual truths and enhancing the understanding of biblical narratives. This article delves into the multifaceted nature of Christian illustrations, exploring their historical significance, various forms, theological implications, and contemporary relevance in spiritual life. Historical origins of Christian illustrations. The roots of Christian illustrations can be traced back to the early church, where visual art played a vital role in communicating the gospel. In an era when many were illiterate, illustrations offered a means to convey biblical stories and teachings. Early Christian art often depicted significant events in the life of Jesus, saints, and biblical heroes, effectively educating and inspiring believers. The catacombs of Rome, adorned with frescoes and symbols, served as both burial sites and places of worship, illustrating the hope of resurrection and eternal life. The purpose of Christian illustrations. Illustrations serve several purposes in Christianity, primarily aimed at enhancing worship, education, and evangelism. By visually representing spiritual concepts, these illustrations make complex theological ideas more accessible, fostering a deeper understanding of faith. They invite reflection and contemplation, allowing individuals to engage with the divine through visual storytelling. Whether through paintings, sculptures, or modern digital art, these visuals can evoke emotions and provoke thought, prompting believers to connect with their spirituality in meaningful ways. Types of Christian illustrations. Christian illustrations manifest in various forms, each contributing uniquely to the spiritual experience. Some common types include: 1. Stained glass windows ***. These vibrant works of art are often found in churches, depicting biblical stories and figures. They transform light into a divine spectacle, enhancing the worship atmosphere while educating congregants about key events in Christianity. Each pane tells a story, inviting viewers to reflect on the narrative. 2. Mosaics ***. Found in cathedrals and churches, mosaics use small pieces of colored glass or stone to create intricate images. Often portraying scenes from the Bible, mosaics serve as visual narratives that can inspire awe and reflection. The use of vibrant colors and diverse materials reflects the beauty of creation and divine artistry. 3. Paintings ***. Iconic paintings, especially those by masters like Caravaggio and Rembrandt, have captured pivotal moments in Christian history. Their emotional depth and theological richness invite viewers to explore the significance of these events in their own spiritual journeys. From the serene expressions of the Virgin Mary to the dramatic depictions of Christ's Passion, paintings can evoke powerful spiritual responses. 4. Illustrated Bibles ***. Illustrated editions of the Bible have historically provided visual representations of stories, enhancing understanding and engagement with the text. These illustrations often reflect the cultural context of their creation, making them relatable to readers. For instance, modern illustrated Bibles may depict biblical characters in contemporary settings, bridging the gap between ancient texts and modern life. 5. Digital art ***. In the contemporary era, digital illustrations have emerged as a powerful medium for conveying Christian messages. Social media platforms are filled with digital artwork that resonates with younger audiences, fostering a vibrant online faith community. Artists use technology to create visually engaging pieces that can be easily shared, sparking conversations about faith and spirituality. Theological significance of illustrations. Christian illustrations carry profound theological meanings, serving as a bridge between the divine and the human. For instance, the portrayal of Christ's crucifixion encapsulates themes of sacrifice, redemption, and divine love. By visualizing these concepts, illustrations help believers internalize and reflect on their significance in their lives. They serve as reminders of the core tenets of faith, encouraging worshipers to contemplate the nature of God and His relationship with humanity. Impact on faith formation. Illustrations play a crucial role in faith formation, particularly for children and new believers. Engaging with visual representations of biblical stories fosters understanding and connection to faith. Studies suggest that people often retain visual information more effectively than textual information, making illustrations a valuable educational tool. By illustrating key narratives, such as the creation or the parables of Jesus, educators can create memorable learning experiences that instill spiritual truths. Illustrations in children's ministry. In children's ministry, illustrations are particularly impactful. Colorful images in storybooks, lesson materials, and church decorations help children grasp biblical concepts. Illustrated characters from the Bible, like Noah and Jesus, become relatable figures that encourage spiritual growth and curiosity. These visuals can spark discussions, allowing children to ask questions and explore their faith in a supportive environment. Illustrations in teaching. Teachers in religious settings frequently utilize illustrations to enhance their lessons. Whether in Sunday schools, Bible study groups, or formal theological education, visual aids clarify complex ideas, making them accessible to diverse audiences. Illustrations can also spark discussions, prompting participants to explore deeper meanings within the text. For example, a visual representation of the Good Samaritan can lead to discussions about compassion, neighborly love, and social justice. Cultural context and adaptation. Christian illustrations often reflect the cultural context in which they were created. Artists adapt biblical themes to resonate with their audiences, using symbols, colors, and styles relevant to their cultures. This cultural adaptation can make faith more relatable, bridging gaps between diverse communities and their understanding of Christianity. For instance, African or Asian Christian artists may incorporate traditional motifs and practices into their works, enriching the global tapestry of Christian art. The relationship between art and faith. The intersection of art and faith has been a topic of discussion among theologians and artists alike. Art can express the inexpressible, capturing the essence of spiritual experiences. Many artists view their work as a form of worship, a way to glorify God through creativity. This relationship can inspire viewers to see their faith in new and transformative ways, prompting them to engage more deeply with their spiritual journeys. Illustrations as tools for evangelism. Christian illustrations serve as powerful tools for evangelism. By visually depicting the gospel message, artists can reach those who may not be receptive to traditional methods of evangelism. Engaging visuals can ignite curiosity and open doors for discussions about faith and spirituality. For instance, a compelling illustration of Jesus welcoming children can convey the message of acceptance and love, inviting viewers to explore the faith further. Influence of technology on Christian illustrations. The advent of technology has transformed the landscape of Christian illustrations. Digital platforms allow artists to share their work widely, reaching global audiences. Social media enables the rapid dissemination of illustrated messages, making it easier for churches and organizations to connect with their congregants and communities. Online galleries and virtual exhibitions showcase a diverse range of Christian art, fostering collaboration and dialogue among artists and believers. Challenges in Christian illustration. Despite their many benefits, Christian illustrations also face challenges. The commercialization of religious art can dilute its spiritual significance, and the risk of misrepresentation can lead to misunderstandings of biblical teachings. Furthermore, the rise of digital media raises questions about authenticity and the preservation of traditional forms of illustration. Artists and theologians must navigate these complexities to ensure that illustrations remain true to their spiritual purpose. The future of Christian illustrations. As society continues to evolve, so will the nature of Christian illustrations. Future trends may include the incorporation of virtual reality and augmented reality in faith-based storytelling, creating immersive experiences for worship and education. The ongoing dialogue between artists and theologians will shape how illustrations convey spiritual truths in contemporary contexts. This evolution will likely continue to reflect the dynamic relationship between faith, culture, and technology. Conclusion. Christian illustrations are an essential aspect of the faith experience, bridging the gap between the sacred and the everyday. They enrich worship, enhance education, and serve as tools for evangelism. By capturing the essence of Christian teachings, these illustrations allow believers to engage more deeply with their faith, fostering a greater understanding of spiritual truths. As visual representations of the Christian narrative, Christian illustrations for the
they will
Spirit,
remain a
we
vital
delve into
means
the
of
rich and
expressing and
vibrant
sharing
world of faith
Christian
in a diverse world,
illustrations.
examining